What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another episode on the Insorum server, and I know these are very infrequent at the moment, and that's because we are still waiting on that magical 1.9 release. Possibly we'll get the new server on, I don't know, maybe the pre-release or something. We're just still waiting pretty much. There's really nothing we can do. We're not going to change this one to 1.9, I don't think, out of fear of possibly losing it. Well, something screwing up in the world, and I know chunk getting deleted. Anything could happen when you update to snapshots. It's a bit unpredictable. So for now, we're just kind of holding off. Okay, we're just holding off now, and yeah, just waiting, man, waiting. I want a new map so bad. I want actually people to come on and play. Obviously, there's no one on now because there's not really much of a point finishing anything. I do have the world down there for this though, so maybe in the future. Lo and I did have a CTM project ages ago. I still have Optifine on. That was just kind of by Optifine, yeah, that was just by accident. By the way, Optifine pretty much improves your Minecraft performance, although I don't notice that. I turned off all the texture stuff because I think it looks crap, and the connected glass as well. Oh, do I have the connected glass on? And also, if you press, well, I have it set to C, but you can press a button and it gives you a zoom. Apparently, yeah. You can see we've got the connected glass. See how it's connected instead of just being individual? Which I think improves performance, so that's why they have it. But you get this zoom function. Sorry about that. Anyway, not too much has been going on around here. Not too much. I was on with Lo sometime last week. He had blown a creeper hole in here, I believe. I think that was him. And we put together a little thing here. Just a little thing. I feel there should be something here. I feel there should be something kind of in the corner. But I'm not sure what. Maybe I should ask Lo. I switched my hotbar around, by the way. Oh, I did finish this. I was just gonna work on this, but apparently I finished it. Let me get up there. 3, 7. Yeah, we do need those torches. Dang it! Do I have any? Yeah, let's do. Just do a bit of that, and over here, I guess. Yeah, I worked on this bridge with Lo. Well, we didn't really put heaps of work into it, but it's done. We're just like, I think I wanted the bridge over here, and I pretty much just put something simple together. Put one there. We'll grab that in a sec. And how many between? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The 8th block is the middle one. There we go. And that, well, it took a screenshot. That should be good. The outside block. Let's just check. Only goes down to 9. Excellent. Excellent. So there we go. That bridge is completely done. I was going to say completely complete. I would have sounded like an idiot. But yeah, unfortunately, this video has come out a bit late. I decided to jump on the server and record a video today because I looked at the last month of videos for me. Or not the last month. Not as in the last 30 days. As in since the 1st of November. And I've released 3 videos since then. 3 in close to just over 2 weeks. That's not a good rate, and 2 of them have been Pokemon videos, and I'm doing it again. I've been playing too much UHC. I love doing the F5 trick. You can look behind you too. Look. By the way, if you ever want an easy way to look behind you, there you go. All you have to do, get your F5, look slightly up, and press it twice, and there you go. Too easy. Okay, guys, so we're just going to grab some more smooth stone, hopefully? Hopefully? Although, I'm not sure. Oh. Something tells me we'll have enough. I'm pretty sure we got almost all of that stone from the Slime Farm project. If you don't know, the Slime Farm project... Okay, thanks game. The Slime Farm over there... All you do is clear a really large area, and we pretty much did to get the smooth stone because, you know, city and all that. So I'm going to do a bit of work in the ISIS building because why not? It's really the only thing in the city that I'm working on anyway that I think's not complete. So I guess we're going to work on that. But yeah, with me not releasing videos, yeah, it's just exams again. I mean, every year I go, oh, you know, it's exam period. I'll release heaps of videos. Got lots of free time. But what I end up doing instead is, you know, spend my free time not making videos and then study all at the last minute like I usually do. I mean, it's worked for me so far, but one of these days, it's going to come back and bite me. So I'm just going to go ahead and start laying the floor. Do I have some dirty block? Oh, let's go grab some dirt or something. So yeah, I don't have too much to say. I am kind of trying my best with my channel at the moment. I'm not doing very well, it must be said. You guys can yell at me in the comments. You guys can yell at me. But I don't know. It's just it's time for me when it's the holidays for me when I'm not sure if I've mentioned this in videos, but I managed to get a pretty decent job. Not like a real job or anything. No, just kind of a part-time job, pretty much, or casual job, and pretty much that's it. It pays quite nicely considering, you know, casual, and it's really kind of holding me over for the time being, and I'm liking where I'm at the moment, and it kind of it's the first time in a while I've really kind of thought, yes, I'm pleased with kind of how I'm going at the moment and where I'm really at kind of in my life, and I've got to that kind of point now, and it disappoints me that I haven't got to that point before, I guess. So I guess I'm pretty content at the moment. I hope you guys out there are doing okay. I hear back from one of you out there. I know you're not doing too well. You know who you are, but stay strong. Stay strong, my friend. Yeah, I'll always be here. I'll always be here, attempting to entertain you with my terrible commentary like this. Yes? Yes? Thumbs up? Yes, good. So yeah, I mean, everyone knows what's happened lately. All I can say is just be happy, guys. Just be happy. I know it's hard sometimes, but that's Ripper's quote of the day. Quote of the day? Quote? Is it really a quote? Just be happy, guys. Just be happy. If you want to be sad, just think of how lucky a lot of you got it. You know, I mean, you're watching this on like a computer and stuff, and like, I mean, that's pretty cool. Or well, you could be watching this in anything. I shouldn't say it's a computer, but it could be worse, guys. Just be happy. It'll all work out. Come on. Just pick yourself up. It'll all be okay. I needed that. I needed to tell myself that. I need to pump myself up. Need some revving up, guys. Anyway. Oh yeah. I'll grab both. So with the channel, unfortunately, I've really only got the 2 series to fall back on at the moment. The UHC stuff with Fun and stuff, and Sano as well, although Sano's been in 1 episode so far. Fun's a bit busy at the moment, I believe, so we're a little unable to get some stuff together at the moment. So and it goes across here, I believe. Actually, I want to recheck the roof here. So yeah, Fun's just a bit busy at the moment, so we've unfortunately not been able to record for a little bit. And turn off water. You alright, sir? You okay? It's a bit odd. So every crossroad. Okay. We'll see how that goes. I hate the frame rate here. I hate it. So yeah, once Fun's pretty much not too busy, hopefully we'll get back to recording that. Shout out to Fun for his new series, by the way. If you haven't been watching his Undertale series and you're a fan of that game, would really recommend to go watch it. I been watching a bit myself. It's quite a good game, actually. I really enjoy that. I want to play it myself now. I'm really looking forward to playing it myself. I haven't watched too much of Fun play because he was spoiling a bit, so blaming you for that, Fun. Spoiled the game for me. No, you didn't really. I haven't really been spoiled yet, so looking forward to playing a bit of Undertale. Really, like, I've heard so many good things about it. I know my lovely girlfriend's been playing, and she's just been yelling at me, no, get the game, it's so good. So I will be playing Undertale. Let me know if it's any good, because, oh man, I've heard many good things about it. I know Flake aka Rixky off the server, has been playing it as well. Many what's the word I'm looking for? I want to say commendations for it, but it's a bit of a weird word to use in that sense. But yeah, hype game apparently. So I'm looking forward to getting hold of that. No, don't do that. There we go. I don't think I'll be LPing it. I think everyone's done it already. I think I'm going to use this as an opportunity to just play a game that I'm not kind of recording, which I don't do that much nowadays, believe it or not. I really don't do it enough, I think. So I think that's what I'm going to be doing for the next little week or so, along with making videos. Darksiders should be finishing up pretty soon. I'll need a game to replace that. And I know of a game that is coming out very soon that may replace that. I'm not sure. It's Just Cause 3, by the way. I'm not going to kind of play coy about that one. It's Just Cause 3. And I mean, after the first one of my extremely successful first LP, I think I might take my chance and start LPing an actual AAA title for once. Although I'm not sure of it. I'm not sure what constitutes AAA, but not necessarily AAA, but a newly released game is kind of what I'm going for, which I've never played, I don't think. I don't think I've ever played a newly released game, so possibly may get that. Depends how fast I can get hold of it after release day, so we'll see about that one, guys. But apart from that, I haven't really been up to too much, so I'm going to get a bunch of this finished as I can, and I'll be back with you. Okay, guys. I don't really have too much to keep you up to date on. It's pretty much the video cut. I just kind of wasn't sure what to say for once. And I feel I'm usually pretty good with that, just kind of being able to keep talking. But for once, I honestly had really nothing to say. I have nothing really to keep you up to date on. I've caught up with a couple of friends lately, and they've been like, "Oh, what have you been up to? What do you, as friends are?" I keep doing that. As friends are, they're like, "What are you up to?" And I kind of look at them going, not much. I haven't really been up to much. So, because of that, you're getting a story. And I think I've told you at least one story about one of my many injuries before. Now, I'm a rebellious Aussie lad. Not really. I'm a bit of a, I'm a bit of a pansy. Let's be honest. I'm not really rebellious at all. I would never classify myself as rebellious. I'm going to get some more slabs, actually, while I can. Never really been the rebellious type. But basically, is this right? Whatever, I don't get. Basically, I've had many injuries. I think I've told you one before. But today you are getting the story. I think of my injuries, I think I've done... I'm just trying to think of my first one. I've broken my left arm. I've broken my right thumb. I've broken my nose. So those are my 3 bone breaks. My nose was the worst. I'm not sure if let me know if you want to hear the story about my nose, because that's an interesting story too. But I feel I've told it. So hence why I don't want to tell it. No, today you're getting the story of my other 2 injuries. Have been, at least in my eyes, 5 major injuries that I've had. And it's those 3 that I just mentioned, and the fact that I've injured both my eyebrows. No, don't worry. That felt really weird to say, even just to think about. Yes, my eyebrows, not my eyes. Eyebrows, as in I've injured the part of my face, my eyebrows. Not bone breaks or anything like that. But yeah, eyebrows. So hence why I think it's a vaguely interesting story. I need some more sea lanterns. I'm not sure if we have any more in the city. I might have to leave those bits open. I'm actually going to leave them as holes, so remember to fill them. Okay. So anyway, I believe... I'm not sure if this is my first injury. I believe I broke my left arm when I was in grade 2, so when I was 8 years old. And I believe I also did one of my eyebrows when I was 8 years old as well. I can't remember the time gap between them. I'm sure if I went and asked my mum, she'd remember, because she remembers a lot of my injuries, because She was the one that ended up taking me to hospital pretty much every time. In fact, no, I think every time. I think she's taken me to hospital for every single one of my injuries. So anyway, I remember I remember what order they were in, but not the kind of time period between them. I just know they were one after the other. It was at least within a couple of years. The first one was, I actually don't remember which eyebrow was which. I was probably a little too young to remember that. They are both golf related, weirdly. I know, it sounds weird. My first eyebrow, again, I don't remember which one, was actually, this must have been when I was 7. It was at my birthday party, actually. I can't remember which birthday party. You'd think I'd remember, but no. So, I was at my own birthday party. And this party happened to be a mini golf party. And in fact, the place that it happened, I actually went there the other day. Last week? I think I went there last week. And it's still there. It's actually really quite a popular mini golf place. One of the more popular ones, actually kind of in there. Well, I think it's probably the most popular one in my area. It's actually about 5 minutes, maybe 5-10 minutes down the road from me. So, it was at quite a popular place, and I was a little bit of a curious child. I'll say that. I wasn't rebellious. I was curious though, curious enough. And they had this really, really awesome machine, and basically, I'll paint you a word picture, but basically the setup of this particular hole on the course was that you climbed up some stairs. They were probably 1.5 meters in the air, probably 6 feet in the air, maybe. You climbed stairs about 6 feet in the air. There was another platform, and basically it was a really easy hole. Remember, this is mini golf, guys. What did I come down for? I think I lost my train of thought. So it's like kids' holes, but basically you tapped it and it went into like a hole, and then it went, and there were 2 different holes you could hit into. One was like harder, one was easier, and the easier hole took you like over the other side, like fair way away from the hole, and the really easy one went down these really cool like ramps. It would fall down, it went down this one ramp, fell down, went down the next ramp, kind of like I can't remember what they're called. Like when you what are those contraptions and you put the marble on top and they kind of go down their ramp side to side? It was a bit like that. I'm not sure if you guys know what it is, but it was a bit like that. And I found this just awesome. It was really awesome. And I was quite a short lad at the time, being like 7 or 8 or however old I was. I wasn't 9. I was definitely either 7 or 8. And I'd already finished the hole. I'd hit my ball in the hole or whatever. You know what you do in the golf. And I thought, oh man, I want to say that again. That's awesome. And I decided to grab my ball. And being the clever lad I was, I decided to reach all the way up and tried to put it back in the ramp so it would go all the way down. I could see it again. And because me being a little short, I overreached. I was kind of standing on a little hill thing. I slipped and fell head first straight into one of the wooden platforms. Wooden ramps, I should say. Yeah, much blood. I went pretty much straight to hospital for that one. Straight to hospital. And I got some, I think that one only needed surgical glue, I believe. It wasn't actually too horrible. It was a bit of a cut, but of course it was huge when I was that age. I mean, come on. When you get any kind of injury, it's huge at that age. And I didn't even get a cool, like, cast or anything. So it was a sucky injury too, and I hated it. But anyway, that's my first one. The reason I took so long on that first story is because the second story isn't as really in-depth. The second story, my dad is... I'll set it up. My dad's, he's played golf for a fair few years. He's a pretty avid golfer. He's pretty decent too. Like, he's kind of the guy that goes out and, plays on Saturday, with his friends, or with his mates or whatever. So he'd give my brother and I have a younger brother who is 3 years my junior. Or 3.5, I think. I like to say it's 3.5 because I'm the older one. But basically, he gave us these clubs, and I was kind of telling him, it's like, you got to swing like this, and, being the smart ass I was. and I was standing behind him and said, yeah, swing, hit the ball. This is kind of in our backyard. And as he backswings, because I'm too close behind him, yeah, you can kind of imagine what happened next, can't you? So yeah, that one required some stitches. I think he actually still remembers that one. I'm not sure how many stitches that required, but that was definitely stitches. Emergency department, stitches, etc., etc. The whole story. So that is, to end the episode, the story of how I've injured both my eyebrows. I don't think I've told that one before. They're pretty funny stories, to be honest. It shows you how much of an idiot I was when I was a kid, pretty much. Answer quite a bit. And how much of a smartass I was when I was a kid, which is also quite a bit. I still am a smartass, mind you. I'm still a huge smartass. So that's the story, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Again, didn't have too much to talk about, and I don't really care about doing this. I mean, it's just something to hold over while we kind of get the new server. Possibly I'll get Low on because we do have a project that we want to do around the city. I've got to get hold of Lorraine, I think at least over the next couple of weeks or so before 1.9 comes out. We'll see what we can get done. But until then, I must bid you farewell, and I'll catch you next time, guys. See you later.